Yeah, I figured I'd why not. I went ahead and just started one back up. Oh, yeah? I know you'll be there. Later.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Here's this offense.
I got a stream going missed.
Robinson will throw.
Oh, I call.
Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. A full dive to haul that one in. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly...
Set Mateo.
Have it first and 10. He wants to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender.
I do good to be an old fart.
You're funny, Mateo.
One more time. He fires to the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. The Bulldogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back. And this defensive end can put him there often.
Feeling some heat. And the defense...
You like that joke what me and you had in common?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do like that, Mateo.
For it really to work, defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Dropping back, it's back. He'll pull it down. Tripped up for the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
I'm going to drop my link in your thing. Will you pin it? Will you pin it up?
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Young. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing your
zone,
knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. backfield, he'll lose a couple.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than...
You missed skills and T_rel gonna have to make plans to get together soon and let's have a cookout.
All right.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
In these situations, third and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
I'll fix you a grilled sardine sandwich with mayonnaise on it, rolling on the floor laughing.
I've never had that, Mateo.
Been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession play.
After the misfire, it's second down.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Going back to the well, another deep ball.
I only eat sardines and grits.
Taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Nice. Are you watching my stream, Mist?
Robinson looking to pass. He'll take another shot here. And he reels it in inside the 30.
Oh, I just reeled in a nice deep ball. Mist, you gotta watch after your game. You gotta watch the deep ball I just threw. Cause I just threw a cannon of a deep ball.
He's gonna pass. A shot toward the end zone.
Touchdown, Ridgeview.
How about the Hail Mary? Listen, you're supposed to throw that thing way up in the air. He puts it up in the air high the defender. You're not supposed to try to catch it. You're supposed to knock it down. It gets deflected. And how about the concentration by the receiver to catch the football, make the play with all those bodies around him.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. They fake it, and he'll try to run.
Oh my God!
Push down for the tackle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable.
Whenever we get together, I'll grill hamburgers and my famous jalapeno cheeseburgers and steaks.
All right.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll try the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They're bringing heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He gets a block. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Robinson will throw. He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. 1st down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a 4th quarter game.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. 1st down to start the drive after the break. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Robinson looking to pass. Gonna take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Now on 2nd down.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play.
Going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. They're going to throw it again. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. The offense starts with a short field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Looking for room. It's Etienne. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. Coming after it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's good. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get a stat.
Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch on the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Robinson will throw. He'll take another shot here. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. After misfiring, it's 2nd down.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there.
Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Georgia sends out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Up-tempo for the offense. Robinson looking to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. He's looking to throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. He'll just keep slinging it, showing the arm straight down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. A 3rd and long coming up here. They'll go to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Let's it go to the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great, doesn't get to the football to make a play.
about this? A two-point conversion coming. Robinson will throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey.
And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Back to throw, it's Beck. Trying to get to it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second.
Whoop whoop. Me you missed skills and T_rel gonna have to make plans to get together soon and let's have a cookout. I'll fix you a grilled sardine sandwich with mayonnaise on it rolling on the floor laughing. I only eat sardines and grits. Whenever we get together I'll grill hamburgers and my famous jalapeno cheeseburgers and steaks.
10. Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's dealt. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him tonight.
Caught in the backfield. It's Young. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Out of the shotgun on third down. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down. I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Still on the 35-yard line after that incompletion. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Robinson looking to pass. He lets it fly. It's complete. A huge pickup. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half.
Unleashes one deep. Makes the catch and gets the score.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Looking for the two-point try. Trying to run it in. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
I missed. I just threw it.
Hung up on me.
Mateo, I lost signal.
From inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out.
Okay.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
2nd down after that incompletion. To the air, it's back. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he...
You know what, missed? We made a movie night poll in the in Mateo's Discord. Yeah, and I listed I listed a couple different movies as like what people wanted to see. And guess what movie won? The Transformers Rise of the Beast. That movie got like 2 votes.
Down. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Young. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. He's going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the 1st down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
And the Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's dealt.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the moment.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's back. They're trying to get to it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the 1st down. Just so hard to defend.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second.
I'm going to sleep, bro. I'll catch you tomorrow. Much love.
Later, Mateo.
Offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
I'm probably going to, after I play this, Mateo, I'm probably going to head to bed myself after this.
On the run, it's Etienne. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to the ground. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense...
After I end my stream, Mist, I'm probably going to come and raid you after this. I just got to figure out how to... I just got to figure out how to get my thing to come and raid you. That's going to be the thing. I might get before I end, Mist, I'll get you to help me set up the raid before I end.
Enough, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury time.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Perfect kick right down the middle.
He'll bring it out. It's good. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll throw it on 1st down. He spins that thing down the middle. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
Got it in the middle, it's Parks. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On fourth down, looking to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown!
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Oh, Stone's live. I could either raise you or Stone missed.
Lining up for the PAT. They fake it, goes to the tight end. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend
I might do
it
it
any further. Lining up to cover the kick after.
Because I ain't done my first stream raid yet at all. But what should if I tell everybody to raid Stone, what should I do? Like, hashtag R2G raid or hashtag Falcon raid?
Is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the
What?
kickoff. Line gets set, first down.
Okay.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's going to make it all the way in for a touchdown off the fumble recovery. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, the kicker's on the run. And it's not going to work. They tried to trick him out of 2 points, and they'll get nothing in like it. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They'll run the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. He's back to throw on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
There's not many plays.
Hello.
What up, Trevor?
Really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Robinson will throw. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. He's looking to throw. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown and the blowout.
I had my first trolls in my chat tonight.
Same, bro.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. They want to throw it. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. from inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Falcon Rate https://www.youtube.com/watch?VE=UQWE5XL_CG
Missed.
Trying to get a rhythm
I was putting up who we're going, I was just putting up who I was taking everybody to after the stream.
Unloads to the wideout.
I hope it redirects to Stones, and I guarantee it will, because I saved it to where it would. Do you think it'll redirect? Or we're about to find out whenever I end the stream.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense.
You want to make it? You want to make an announcement before the end of the stream of who we're going to, Mist?
Bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good
everybody will know.
The defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running.
And the holder, the fake, and a little shuffle. And they're not going to pick up the first down on the fake field goal. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the three. A first down for the offense. Back to throw, it's Beck. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He's looking for a man on second down. They're bringing heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. On first down, here comes this offense. Gives it to the back on the draw. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. It's a draw.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Robinson looking to pass. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll run for it on 4th down. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Offense set on 1st down. He's going to pass. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.